Here with Derek Damon on MediaCom MC22. It's the Iowa Heartlanders and the Cincinnati Cyclones on Fan Appreciation Night in front of a sellout crowd. Derek, before we get to tonight's game and all the festivities going on last night, Good Friday crowd, great energy in the building, and the Heartlanders overcame 2 deficits to win. What'd you take from the game?
I thought we showed a lot of resiliency, and it was great to come back and get that win, that winning feeling. It was well earned. Thought we stuck with it. I told the group there was about a 7 or 8 minute stretch in the second period where in the past this year we've gotten a little frustrated and we may have lost our focus, lost our discipline a little bit, taken a couple penalties, and then boom, next thing you know, the game becomes out of reach. But the guys stuck with it. We maintained our focus, and we really grew as a team, in my opinion, in that instance.
So when you say grow as a team there, you mentioned the 7 or 8 minute stretch. What did you see in that 7 or 8 minute stretch to help take it to Cincy and keep that composure?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like we had a really good push during that time, and we weren't getting the refs weren't calling anything on them at that point, and that's where you can get a little frustrated and you start to lose your focus and get frustrated at the refs or the fact that we're not producing. That's where you can lose your discipline a little bit and get away from it and get outside of your game. And I felt like the bench was really positive last night. The guys did a really good job of really maintaining their focus in that particular situation. And because of that, going into the third period, it gives you a chance to come out and win that game.
In the third period, I noticed maybe that last 5-10 minutes of the third period, Heartlanders obviously get the tying goal on the power play, but man, the discipline to keep going to the goal line, keep cycling it around, helped to wear the Cincy defense down. I think that's kind of what our fans might be looking for tonight when you're watching a Heartlanders style game, is that those body shots, like the fighter, those body shots in the first, second, third round can pay off when you get to the 10th, 12th round. So was that something you noticed as well?
Yeah, our goal is we want to, whenever there's a chance to keep going north with it and go on the forecheck, which is what we do a lot. Whenever we can, we make their D turn. Their D are a little bit banged up and tired from a lot of travel. They've been here all week. That wears on you, and if you're not in the shape that our guys are in, it can really be tough sledding. It's like you're fighting uphill battles the whole time. And I thought our guys did a really good job of, again, staying focused on the game plan, which is putting pucks behind their D, getting in and try to be physical on their D and making them have to turn and go back for pucks and break out of their end. And because of that, you wear down teams. They make mental mistakes. They turn pucks over, and then that's when you capitalize.
Let's talk a little bit about tonight's game. A lot of festivities. Obviously, we're playing this during first intermission tonight, so people have seen what's going on. What kind of a credit do you give to the fans for coming out and making tonight an awesome night in the rink that hopefully they'll come back for the first playoff game too?
Yeah, I mean it's outstanding. To have a sellout crowd here. We've had it once in the time I've been here, last season to end the season. It's a little different feeling this year because we're going into the playoffs, so that's exciting. But last year it was amazing. I mean, the guys just feed off the crowd. They give you that energy, that little extra energy that gives you that boost when you might need it. And this place really is loud when there's 3,000 people in the building. But we're so appreciative of the fans and how they've stuck by us these 4 years. And now we get to enter a new phase of our organization also together with these fans because they've stuck by us, and I tell the guys and even the fans that we've seen that the playoff hockey is the best time of the year, and there really is no alternative. That's the best hockey that you're going to see. Just everything is for winning a game. It's the team aspect of it, and we're so excited to be a part of it.
Sure, I'll ask you a little bit more about this next week, but just to finish up too, because obviously games Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 21st, 22nd, 24th. You can get your tickets at iowaheartlanders.com for game 3, 4, and 5 of the Central Division semifinals. But teams doing watch parties this year. I'm sure you may have seen a few of those be published, where basically there's going to be 2 locations for every single road game, knowing that there's going to be some awesome crowds supporting us while we're on the road. How will that make you feel when we get there next week and the guys in the room?
Just know that you're being supported. Having that support it's awesome. I think it's a neat time for us as an organization. We're still in the infancy stages, 4th year, but for us to enter this, like I said, this new era, like going into the playoffs and the championship, this this community really gets behind, their sports teams, and it just shows that this community is buying in and getting behind us, and it's a really nice feeling.
Derek, thanks again for a few minutes. Let's have a fun one tonight.
Thanks, David. You too.
Absolutely. Fan Appreciation Night coverage continues here. It's the Iowa Heartlanders and the Cincinnati Cyclones.